Taking seconds to records, the textures you could never touch the circle I rolled and you overstepped.
It's the NFL on EA Sports.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. As we take a peek at Sam Darnold, the former USC Trojan and third pick in the 2018 draft. First play and a first pass coming for Darnold. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Off of play action, Darnold. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And they will score a pick six for the Texans TD. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Fresh off the pick six, it's Darnold. And his throw is incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Open man is Jalen Naylor. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. Play action. It's Darnold. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Slot man moves right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Well, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Justin Jefferson, 30 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. And that is one, no doubt, that may come back to haunt them because the PAT tied it. They didn't need to go for two.
I keep searching for an explanation. I know it's quick right here. I think I can search for the next year and not come up with anything that absolutely works. Kick the point, man. Kick the point. I don't get it.
So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And there's a word that constantly gets thrown around with this guy when you talk to anyone in the building. Potential. They are sky high on what they believe he can grow into in the role of a starting quarterback. In addition, there are plenty around the league who think that as well. And years from now, he can still be leading this offense out.
And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's Mixon on the counter. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 32-yard line. Mixing up the middle. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They'll stay on the ground, mixing again. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Stroud looking to throw. The left side caught by Diggs. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They run for it with Mixon. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
Here we go, let's go.
Stroud working out of the gun. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Flush to his right. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Being chased out left. After a one-point game, 7-6. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Mixon again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Stroud. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Call it a loss of 8 there, and it's going to lead to a 4th down. 4th and goal. So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. This is a 26-yard attempt. The kick by Fairbairn is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. That's down the field for Jefferson. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Texans will take over possession here up at the 44.
Pass interference. Defense.
So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. And now a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Jones. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. Jones. Going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Aaron Jones punching it in from a yard away. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that gives them a 3-point lead. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. And able to get this out to the 25. So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
And you can't say enough about our man making the interception right there, Brandon. It's his 12th year in the league, and you told me before the game that he still got it, and he does. What a play that was to come away with the football.
To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And he rifles one incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and that will keep this a 3-point game.
Brandon, nothing short of a shocker here. I mean, this is pretty close to chip shot range. Most kickers, they're going to hit the top of the net, maybe even put it over the net. And I know this one didn't get blocked, yet it doesn't even get there.
Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Stroud to throw it. Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Stroud. He finds his running back, Mixon. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. Pass thrown right back to Joe Mixon. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Here we go.
The throwing again is Stroud. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get him next time out.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Back to throw, Darnold. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Texans are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And Stroud now to throw. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half, Stroud. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Texans offense and C.J. Stroud getting ready for this next drive. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Stroud. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Play action. Here's Stroud. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Man in motion left. That's Collins. Inside handoff to Mixon. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. Middle of the field to Jefferson. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Up the middle, Jones. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Here's Darnold. Short throw caught by the tight end Oliver. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 2nd and 5. Off of play action, Darnold. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. A play fake, and it's Darnold. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Darnold. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Jefferson going to go in motion right. And here we go on 4th. Darnold. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Play action. It's Darnold. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Complete. Jefferson the target. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 19. Now it's Darnold. And it's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Now Darnold. That one complete to Naylor. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. On the counter, here's Jones. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now Jones. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third. Back now in Houston. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Faking the give, Darnold. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. The shotgun snap for Darnold. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to swell the lead to 6. And his kick is good. And that extends their advantage to 6. It's 16-10. So that gets him a little bit of breathing room, but not much. And you have to think back to the field goal that he missed earlier. This would be a 2-score game right now if he had converted then.
And if you and I are thinking about it, you know he is as well, because in the back of his mind, he's thinking, I hope I get one more shot in an important spot. He just made that one. He wants one more later to truly make up for the earlier miss.
Throwing now is Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Stroud looking to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Stroud to throw it. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. He'll make a break for it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
Here we go. First and goal. Now Stroud. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. Still a ways from the end zone as they come up now on second and goal. Stroud. This one left side caught by Collins. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Stroud. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down. They'll run with Mixon. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Texans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Sam Darnold in the offense, down by 1. 1:44 to go. And they need about 35 yards to get in range for a winner as they come up on 1st down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Darnold. This one swung out here to Jones.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
Drops it to Jones in the flat. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. He's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. They'll go again to Jones. And he's able to get it down. 2-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And with that, they're down to 1 remaining here in the second half. Here's Jones. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
So here's Darnold now as he'll lead his guys up to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more.
24, Texans 17.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Stroud. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Stroud to throw it. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come